Welcome to the engineering program at Wheeling High School. In this class, the Introduction to Engineering class, your child is going to learn about technical drawing and measurement and statistics, and they're going to learn how to use the computer effectively to design components and reverse engineer. And you can see our prototyping lab is state-of-the-art. We have computer numerically controlled equipment, we have 3D printers and lasers, and we have all kinds of industry partners that make sure that our lab is state-of-the-art so that your child can experience what industry wants in their future employees. So it is this class that's going to lead you to your career path in the engineering fields. If you come into this class, you're going to experience state-of-the-art software like Autodesk Fusion for designing things. We're going to learn how to precision measure components down to things that are smaller than the thickness of a hair. We're going to use lasers to cut things, and we're going to rapid prototype things on 3D printers. And if you really like to build things, then guess what? This is the class to come to. You're going to have, again, computer numerically controlled equipment that are going to cut things out of metal, out of wood, out of plastic. We really love to build things down here, and we really want you to come down here with us. We also have a CNC plasma cutter that's going to cut things using a really high temperature electrical arc, cut out of metal. Who doesn't like making sparks and making things out of metal? So this is a great class if you're really into hands-on learning, and also if you've heard about engineering and that's something that might spark an interest to you. One of our most recent inclusions to our program is this robotics lab. These ABB robots here, as you can see, I'll move my head, are very similar to what you'll see in industry. So if you go out and you look at how cars are built and how television screens are put together and cell phones, you're going to see robots like this. Now if you stick with this program and you start looking at your career options in engineering, you're going to hear about robotics. And robotics are going to have the words ABB and FANUC and all these types of names on it. So this is what you want to look at as a possibility for your career if you like to program things, if you like to work with your hands, you like to get out there and mess with wires. Our laboratory was assisted by a company called Hydroforce to acquire these robots. These are about $150,000 worth of equipment, and this is going to give you an opportunity to get certified in an area of robotics so that a company one day can say, hey, you guys know how to program these. So this is a great chance for you to feel what it's like to work in industry in a robotics world. Here's a picture showing some of our students working on a robot, but this kind of robot you might see maybe on television in like a BattleBot competition. So we host our own competition called the Robot Rumble. And our robots are also about 100 pounds and they have weapons on them. So getting involved in our engineering program opens up more opportunities for you to work after school and build robots and make robots that have fighting weapons on them. And then you can participate in our competitions. We also have a picture here of one of our students working on a CNC milling machine. You can see they're cutting metal and designing things to be manufactured. Also, we have wood cutting equipment that will, what you design will be manufactured and produced so that you can take it home. We really value the hands-on work and bringing projects home. You'll see on the right-hand side of this slide a picture of a car. So we build our own cars in our advanced courses in the engineering classes. So this is a high mileage car. We try to build them to get the most miles per gallon. And everything you see here, except for like the wheel and the engine and maybe a few other little parts, everything else is built by students, designed and built. So you're going to see a lot of things there that require math and science and all those other things that you're learning in your academics. It's really important stuff. And you're going to start to realize that when you start bending these pipes and welding things together and manufacturing parts and steering parts and brake parts, and then when you get a chance to actually drive this thing. So we do take it onto a real private racetrack and we drive it. So you guys drive it. So that's a great opportunity to feel the benefits of your own design and experience the wind through your hair. So that's great. We also participate and work with a partner, you may have heard of them, called NASA. And we produce components. As you get into the advanced courses, of course, you're going to produce components for the International Space Station, believe it or not. So this component you see here being cut is actually a piece for the handrails that our astronauts use as they navigate and move through the different modules and capsules of the International Space Station. So we produced a number of these last year, and we sent them up to the space station. So that's something that our students are very, very proud of. We continue to work with this program each year, producing a different component each year. So again, this is our project Lead the Way Engineering Pathways, and I just discussed Introduction to Engineering Design. You can see there's a number of other courses in our engineering program that you can choose to move on through. They are all college credit, project-based learning. This is an excellent opportunity to get a head start on your future career and earn college credit along the way, as well as our industry credentials. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to having you in class.